Okay, so holy macrimony, Jim's calling. What's up, Jim?
Hey, Trevor, how are you doing, bud?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I got about 15 minutes here, and then I may lose you going through the mountains, so.
Yeah, no worries.
No problem.
So, yeah, man, it's been a while since we've talked to you.
It has been a while.
I know, I missed you. So,
Are you guys been good?
yeah, things are going good, man. Things are going really good. We had a heck of a season last year, and Adam Larson, who actually stepped in for Taylor as our new co-host, because Taylor went off to college. But he's here with us tonight, and he actually took home the high school championship last year, so that was exciting.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So things are going good.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Excited to be back with Jim Dunn Racing for the third straight season, and we have the Cattleman's Cut beef jerky car from Alberto, and Jim Dunn and Diane and John have just welcomed me into the family, and John does a great job on our PR side. So it's just great to be part of this racing family, and absolutely stoked. I see good things this year.
Yeah, I'm excited for you, man. I mean, we follow close with you and talk to you quite a bit still. Try to anyway. And
absolutely. So, we made some changes in the off season. We did some things that I think the car's going to run much better. It's going to run faster, and we should be looking at hopefully setting some records on our side of the thing and be a very competitive car this year.
No, that's exactly what we want to hear, and that's great. I mean, I'm excited for you as always. And yeah, you're sporting some new looks.
I'm sorry?
I said you're sporting some new looks for the season, so that's exciting.
Well, we are. The car looks absolutely beautiful. John does a phenomenal job of bringing in sponsorships and stuff, so it's very exciting to race. Of course, this is Year of the Legends, and I get to drive for a legend, so that makes it just even that much more special.
Yeah, now that's going to be a big deal this entire season. The whole Legends races, and I mean, I just see 2019 being a big year for the NHRA and for everybody inside of it.
I agree 100%. Like I said, the classes are tight. We're talking a tenth of a second. I got to make sure I do my job in the driver's seat, and I trust that the team will do their job getting the car prepped for me. So we should be a very, very big factor in this year's countdown to the championship. That's
awesome, man. I mean, it was a good year last year. A lot of tough races and tough competition. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Last year, we did well. We struggled a little bit on race day, but that's just part of drag racing. This year, I think we've got some of those bugs worked out. And like I said, I expect this to be an extremely competitive car.
Perfect. So, with 2019 coming in, this is, like you said, your third consecutive year racing for Jim Dunn Racing. And what is this, your fourth year racing professionally? Right? Fourth or fifth?
Yes, correct. Fourth.
So
fourth,
perfect.
Third year.
So I mean, you've come a long way since I met you in Indy that first year.
I have.
I mean, has obviously, as for me being a driver, I kind of understand it too. But has your confidence and your comfort in the car increased in those 4 years?
Oh, there's no doubt about it that each run you make, you get a little more confidence. However, no two runs are the same. So from the first day I ever stepped into a funny car till now, yes, I'm more comfortable as far as in the car. But, John once said to me that when you get too comfortable, you start to lose that edge. And I kind of take that back every once in a while. And you got to have that focus. And that's what I've been trying on this offseason, to increase my focus and make sure I do my job in the car. I can drive the car. It's the other things that go along with it. I want to make sure that I cut good lights. When Jim turns up the wick, I want to make sure that I keep the right groove. And that's just, that's all teamwork. And so driving for a legend like Jim Dunn, he gives me all these things. He shows me on the computer what I did wrong, what I did right, and it helps me become a better driver.
Sure, absolutely, man. So with this being your fourth year, you've had some scary moments, you've had some close calls, you've had some motors come apart on you. Last year, I believe it was. I'm getting confused on years. But I think it was last year, wasn't it, that you got kind of up close and personal with John Force there. What was that like through your eyes?
Well, the exposure that I had with John, so I've had 2 incidents with John, and listen, John's 16-time world champion, so I have the utmost respect for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
The close call the prior year was in Vegas. Last year, he actually had a rough start as John Force, but he blew up against me and then had the same explosion type in Phoenix and also in Gainesville. So that wasn't so much of a big thing to me. As far as having some issues in our car, anytime you put nitro into a car, something's bound to go boom every once in a while. And you're right, probably one of the scarier moments last year, at least for me, was the U.S. Nationals when the car pretty much went sideways.
Right.
Anytime you can read your sponsor's name on the drag strip, the car's sideways.
Yeah.
So, but we kept it off the wall, kept it across, so that's not going to the center line. That's qualifying for 4th U.S. National. So, very excited about it, but it's definitely handful.
Perfect. So, it's not a good thing usually when you can see, like you said, your sponsor's name going down the track, but you handled it very well, and each time you got yourself out of that situation.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I had a few people, trying to give me an attaboy, but that just, it's just one of those things. I want to make sure we qualified for the U.S. National, so
absolutely,
like to do everything that you could, and it was a little bit frustrating that it was tough to make it down that track. During it was extremely hot, so we weren't the only ones that had issues, but again, we were able to pull it off, and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, Jim, that's really amazing, and obviously you're putting it all on the line every time you go down the track. But what kind of stuff is going through your head when you get kind of going sideways down the track?
Well, when you have an incident like that, what goes through your head is number one, don't hit the wall. Number two, don't cross the center line because those are automatic DQs, and especially when you're on the outside looking in. So we've been bumped out of our qualifying position, and Jim and John and Diane basically said, do whatever I've got to do to get the car in the show. That included pedaling and everything else. I didn't get a chance to pedal it. It was sideways. And again, things happen so quick that you just deal with it as it comes. The main thing is that we made it in the show. So.
Oh yeah. So that's really impressive that you've been able to keep it out of any big bad wrecks. What are your goals for 2019? Are there any things that you haven't been able to do yet that you're really looking forward to this season?
Well, I'm done. Pretty simple. We want to put a Wally on the table. Again, it's Year of the Legend, so I want to put one in front of Jim Dunn and the whole family. And we want to make the countdown. I think we have an extremely great shot at it. Now, if I happen to lose you, just giving you the warning to you and your listeners, I'm heading back from the track, so we'll go through some mountains and stuff. So if by some freaky chance that I do lose you, I'll try to call you right back.
No worries, man. I get it. I completely understand.
Okay.
I'm just glad that I was able to work out and talk to you again. It's like I said, it's been a while, and
right.
I was like, oh man, I gotta talk to you. I haven't talked to you in a while, so. But yeah, I'm super glad that everything's coming together, and I'm glad that you got some major goals for this season. We'll probably talk to you again throughout the mid-season. Just because I do like to keep in touch with you and keep up to date. So hopefully everything goes good. Any big exciting things for the Winter Nationals? Anything that hasn't been announced?
Well, the things that haven't been announced and stuff like that, I go ahead and let that John, our team manager, handles all the things. So there's certain things I can talk about, certain things that I can't.
Absolutely.
But look forward to some interesting stuff. And like I said, I'm super excited. And it's always a pleasure to be on your show, and I appreciate you always checking in with me. And I hope to see you out at the race real soon.
Yeah, we're hoping to. Last time I saw you was in Denver a couple years back, and we had a good time. We had a really good time. So
Awesome.
But yeah, and then one of these times we'll have to get you up to Montana. I can tell
Absolutely.
you.
Down the road, it would be an honor and a pleasure to be back on your show. So we'll stay in touch throughout the year, and we'll do this again maybe around the U.S. National side.
Sounds good, buddy. One last question from Taylor actually is how's the weather where you're at? Because where we're at, it's about -20. All right. Well, I guess.
That's how it is. I see how it is.
I don't want to be near it either, Jim. I don't want to be.
Like, no!
Yeah.
Too cold.
Taylor Larson, I guess we'll never know. Thanks for the question, bro.
Oh, dear. Well, rip Jim Campbell. But yeah, going through the mountains losing service is
I don't know if he lost service or we just hung up.
Probably lost service, but that's a very common thing. We obviously live in Montana, which is Spanish for mountain, so we're not strangers to losing service from the slightest hill.
Very, very, very true.
You know.
Oh God, that was great.